very well.
This one back and across, making room for herself, and it's in the gap this time. Long chase for Knott, and the ball races across this outfield. That's the first boundary of the innings.
Only ways up for them.
Short, and tries a pull top edge over the keeper's head. Streaky shot from Paparo.
To see this from Queensland.
Back and across at a top edge, cut shot here, flies high over first slip. This one skied straight to gully. Well, there's the key wicket. Chloe Paparo out, driving on the up. Laura Harris didn't have to move there at gully. This one nicely clipped off her pads here from Griffiths. There's a long chase here for Hinkley. I don't think she'll get it.
That's nicely played, over pitched from Prestige. Not perfectly timed from Griffiths, although it's likely to run away here at the whacker. That is four. Or has it been saved? Wicket's moved up into a sort of catching position as well. Dark uses a feet, goes over the top on the onside. Not completely controlled, but gets enough of it to get it for four. Shorter that time from Hancock. First real loose delivery from Nicola Hancock. It'll disappear to the boundary.
Try and get a wicket.
This time she does take it on, and it goes high towards mid-off. Fielder getting underneath it. It should be a relatively straightforward catch, and it is. So, as you were just saying, HD, she decided to take it on and didn't get hold of it.
Which is probably what Queensland did.
Yes. Griffiths, a lovely off drive. Will it pass Hinkley? It does. Sorry, that's Hancock there. This ball, beautiful square drive, and underneath the fielder, poor old Ruth Johnson there at cover. So, this one really given some air and thumped in the air, but no chance of a catch there. Beautifully timed from Lisa Griffith. Well, that's ended up being a very expensive over. Sipple finds a length again in the air towards Harrison. Caught! Well, the pressure built up, and Sipple just kept bowling it outside the off stump and hit in the air finally. Griffith trying to pierce that offside field, but this one quicker in the air, but between the two fielders. So Carmichael slashes that away for 4 runs. Floats it up, and that one jumps an outside edge past the keeper, so there'll be at least a couple here. This is interesting because Edgar had obviously come out with the intent of
3.
Well, you know, running the quick singles and taking extra runs where they could. And a nice lap here from Cleary off a full toss, and she might pick up a boundary.
This time, bringing the ball back.
Back and across, and a nick just flies wide of Harris there at slip.
That one's hit straight over Parsons' head and all the way to the boundary for 4. Full toss, and Cleary takes full advantage.
Great shot.
The off spinner. Well, that wasn't so good. Quick down the leg side, and Carmichael's got enough of it to send it to the boundary for 4. So the definition of a loosener from Charli Knott. Short and punished by Carmichael in front of square on the leg side. That's a great shot for 4. One of the shots of the day so far to end the over, to be referred to. Cleary goes over the top of mid-off. Does she get enough of it? No, she does not. Nice catch. Over the back shoulder, taken there. Big edge, 4 runs. Bit of luck going West Australians' way.
This one floated up outside the off stump and gets a thick top edge, races away down towards the boundary. Oh, back and across, and a lovely late dab past slip. Long chase here for Charli Knott down towards the boundary. So valuable boundary there for Karis Becker. This ball is a nick through to the keeper. Well, a lovely length from Georgia Presswich there, and she gets some success. Well, that's a massive wicket in the context of the game with still 11 overs remaining. Thanks very much, HD Ackerman. Parsons bowls and thumps it down the ground. A lovely on drive here from Karis Becker. No doubt about that. That's going all the way to the boundary, using her feet to perfection. So she waits for Presswich. Full and goes straight over the bowler's head for 4.
Great shot.
Well, she's come out full of aggression. And that one right off the middle. At this Lily Marsh stand end. Short and cut away nicely past Knott. So there'll be at least 2 here. As the fielder can't reach it down at third either. So Ruth Johnson. This one Fuller. Oh, a lovely shot. Carving this one off the face of the bat. skillfully. This one finer than Johnson. He'd be keen to finish well, I'm sure. This one full and clubbed towards mid-on. This should be taken, and there it is. A wicket for Prestwich. So Lily Mills showed her a 10 from the start. That one not quite clearing the mid-on fielder.
Chloe Ainsworth and Poppy Stockwell probably sitting a little nervously in the change room. Slower one, and it looks like it's been edged, and it has, and it's out. Karis Becker played at the slower one that was full and wide of off stump.
Really out.
It's short, and Peschel plays it wide of the fielder at mid-wicket. They'll get at least one. Ainsworth thinks about two. There was a hesitation, and they went, and now they'll go back, and this time she'll be run out. Chloe Ainsworth went. The hesitation was there. Peschel sent her back, and that's a big edge on that one from Sipple, and that'll be the end of the West Australian innings as Peschel edges to the keeper. And WA in the 49th over, all out for 222.
Conditions this afternoon, so whether anyone's been overcome with the heat, we shall see. So Piper Cleary starting the innings for Western Australia. It's short, pulled away straight away by Charli Knott in the air, and I think that'll head out towards the rope. It does indeed. So slip in a gully, quite close in as Peschel approaches. Well, that one squeezes off an inside edge. There's no fine leg actually, so that'll be 4.
On the day and play and then get out of there.
Oh, it's a lovely shot off her toes, this time from Knott. Just went fully through with that stroke. She saw it pitched on the leg stump. On or offside. Oh, superb straight drive this time from Knott. Over pitching, there was Cleary. Perhaps Mr. Yorker, but that races down to the boundary rope. A couple of wickets. This one's short, cut high in the air over the top of Becker there at point, and that'll be another 4.
And of course, 3.15 million Australian dollars. As that's a beautiful shot through the offside by Charli Knott. Peschel to continue. It's top edge by Vol, but that's going to fall into a gap and potentially for 4. As it goes finer of the deep backward square. That's another boundary to that deep fine leg area. Oh. Bit shorter on that one, and Knott gets all of that. One bounce 4. Big sweep from Knott, well in front of square on the leg side, and that'll be 4. That is excellent placement of the shot from Charli Knott.
For 4 and 5 overs. The batters are aware.
Oh, again, there's an appeal for caught behind. And yes, that's out. So Vol, I think, might be walked there, or did the umpire raise his finger? I'm not sure. But anyway, 3 deep on the leg side. This one starts off short and down leg side and takes full toll here, Charli Knott. Oh, smashes it past the bowler's outstretched hand, but just got too much on that, Ellie Johnson, for a chance for it's Mills and club her straight back down the ground. And this time Charli Knott goes high. It'll just reach beyond the fielder and make it all the way down to the boundary for 4. So showing a bit of courage there against
Down there. That frees up a 1 for her.
This time it goes high in the air. There's Paparo getting underneath it for a simple catch. Well, she went across the line. She'd already got the boundary off the over.
That's in the air, but safe through the gap at cover. There's 4 runs.
As soon as there's width, any sort of width.
Driven in the same area, same result. It was a little bit tighter the line to off stump, but that's a beautiful shot from Michaela Hinkley. Back-to-back boundaries to end the over for Queensland. And squirted in the air to backward point, and it's out. Exactly what you talked about, Jen. Pressure builds for Queensland, and a wicket comes. Piper Cleary gets a wicket. Still 84 runs to win for Queensland. And immediately hits the middle of the bat, and it's gone straight at mid-wicket for 4. What a shot from Laura Harris to get off the mark first ball. Full and wide, and that'll probably run away for 4 as well. A big chase towards the boundary, not going to make it. Mills, boundary on the leg. Short, hit, into the gap, 6. Full toll of that one, Laura Harris. Continuing around the wicket. That time in the air and wide of mid-off for 4. So her first 3 deliveries faced have gone 4, 6, 4. 64 runs to win. Fine leg comes in. Deep third goes back. That's the Yorker length. It's into the gap on the offside. They'll take a single, probably thrown to the wrong end. The run out, though, is there, and it's out. Hinckley's gone.
Well, real test for the youngster here. Ainsworth to Harris. Thumps it towards the offside. Just clears the fielder. Long chase for Becker. And that'll be 4. Bowls to Harris. And she thumps it high towards mid-off and just clears the fielder there. And so another 4 for Harris. My goodness. If WA don't get her out soon, this game is not going to go the 50 overs, that's for sure.
And as bowlers, you don't do a hell of a lot wrong, do you?
No.
It's against other players, they probably hit that with the vertical bat and just, if anything, knock it back for 1. None of them are inching too far in.
She goes for the big hit, and that'll be too far. That's out of here. Onto the sandbank here at the Wacker. Back cuts. Well, no need chasing that one as well. My goodness, you can hear the crunch of the bat. She whacked that one out through the offside. Another 4.
Non-striker.
Oh, she goes the big shot herself. Ruth Johnson taking a lesson out of her captain's book and knocked that one over the rope for 6, if you don't mind.
Most expensive 10.
Oh, reverse lap, beautifully executed from Harris. Straight off the middle of the bat, races away down to the boundary. Waits for Mills. Oh, it's a full toss. And here she goes. She heaves it up towards long on. Peschel running around, but she won't reach it. It's too far again. Another 6. To Harris in this mood. She thumps it out through the covers again. Another 4 runs for Harris. Well, she's doing this at will now.
They're on the toes, down leg.
Lands on a 5-cent piece. That's right. Back and across in the air. Carmichael through her hands. Well, that was a golden chance for Western Australia to remove Harris. So round the wicket to Johnston. And a full toss clubbed out towards mid-wicket. Cleary's there, but she can't reach it.
It's a good victory when they get there.
So Harris waits. She goes big and flat and hard into the players' dugout on the full. Another 6. A slow delivery, and it's sprayed down leg side. And that'll be the game, and that's 5 wides to finish with. But Laura Harris, do wides count as balls faced? Don't know if they do they?
No, only no balls do.